Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Carrie, and I'm just lounging in my bed right now. Um, this video really doesn't have a purpose. It's just venting and sharing, I guess. I'm struggling a little bit today. I haven't been keeping up with my exercise, which I've informed you already in other videos. I did my walking for 2 days and then I stopped. So I'm mad at myself for that. I have not been eating as well as I should be. Just sitting here at this angle, my face looks so huge. This is just not good. I know negative self-talk isn't going to get me anywhere, but that's how I roll. That's been my modus operandi for the past 47, almost 48 years. But yeah, and then, to compound things, I ate chips, and then I had a couple Linder truffles, and then I had a glass of wine, all of which are super helpful when you're feeling overweight and unhealthy. So, I don't know. I was trying to eat my feelings and then drink them a little bit, and I mean, one glass of wine, please, that doesn't do anything, obviously, at least not for me, because I'm so big, probably. But, yeah, I'm not really feeling too super tonight. I did accomplish something earlier today that was positive. I did pick up, um, metaphorically pick up my book. My book is in my laptop, but I did spend about 45 minutes working on my novel, which I discovered from my last edits I haven't done in literally almost a year. It was April of 2020 that I last touched it, and I only started it, I think, in February of 2019. So technically, you could say I've been working on the book for a little over 2 years, but realistically, I've only been working on it for about a year. It felt good to revisit it again today, and get a little bit, you know, get started on what I think is going to be a challenging chapter. I don't know how much I don't really honestly know how much I've shared with you about my writing process. This is the first time, other than when I was a child and I would write in notebooks, that I have attempted to write a novel. I mean, technically, I wrote a novella junior year in college. I took a semester long class called long fiction writing, and the assignment over the course of the entire semester was to continue working on one specific piece. So, I mean, I don't remember specifically what my page count would have been, but I'm guessing it probably would have been like 70, 75 pages. So, definitely novella length, really short book, but technically it had a beginning, a middle, and an end. And then when I was a kid, like I said, I started to say I would write stories all the time, and they were never like short stories back then. It was always just ongoing, ongoing, ongoing stories. But it's funny because I used to write in the style of soap operas. I grew up from the time I was 11 until I was 19, religiously obsessed with the soap opera Santa Barbara. Like, I would come home from school and race to my TV because it came on at 3 o'clock, and school ended at 2:41. So I wanted to make sure I was always home in front of the set, ready to watch. And when I think of how many VHS tapes I made of that soap over the years, of course on EP mode, because who would think then about preservation? So they all like wore apart and they're in the trash now. Thank God for people who preserve on YouTube. But I felt like such a freak and so lonely, and I was so reclusive that like they were like my friends or my family. Like, I lived to watch that show. So I wrote my book in the style of a soap opera. So like I would be writing and I'd be 50 pages in and suddenly introduce all new characters and all new storylines, which doesn't work in a novel, really. It works on a soap. So by the end of the novel, the characters I was writing about at the beginning were pretty much left to rot, and the new characters that were more exciting were the ones I wrote about. But I was 12, what did I know? But I do have notebooks somewhere in my mom's house full of stories. That one I completed, I do remember that one in particular that I completed. And I mean, to the point where I had a character named Robin because she was named after Robin Wright, who played Kelly Capwell on Santa Barbara. I think I might have had a Kelly in there too. I had a Nicolette after Nicolette Sheridan because she was on Knots Landing around that era. But yeah, I finished that story and then I finished my novella for class. But other than that, I never actually completed any of these books that I was working on. But I sure had a lot of fun writing them. This is real. This is a legit novel that I want to pursue publishing. when it's done, which who knows when that will be at this point. But I was really proud of myself that I did pick it up and work on it today. I have had several signs, cosmic signs, and people signs that I need to get back on the horse and, and write some more. So I've been doing that. At least I did that today, and it got me, a little excited about it again. Because I really do think it's going to be a good book. I really think it's going to speak to a lot of people and a lot of issues that are relatable. Not necessarily things I've experienced, but things that many people have, and then I'm trying to represent in a way that shows respect for those situations. And, I want to, do research and make sure I accurately represent things as much as I can, without giving anything away. But I'm really passionate about it, and I want, that's a goal in my life that I have to achieve. If it comes down to ultimately publishing, self-publishing or hybrid press or indie press, so be it. Ideally, I would love to see it go to a big house, and get published, that way, but who knows? I'm learning a lot. I'm working with an agent, a literary agent. She's not my literary agent, but I wish. She handles nonfiction writers, I think pretty much exclusively. But I'm taking a workshop online thanks to the enormous generosity of my friend Amy, who gave up her slot in the class for me because she felt that she didn't need it as much as I did. And I don't mean that in terms of like, she was like, oh, I'm above this and Carrie's pathetic. But, she did it because she's an amazing angel and incredibly generous. And she's, well established in her own writing career. And I am not. Other than being published in high school and college publications, that's it. I've never been published in a literary magazine, nothing. Not and I can't even say not that I haven't tried, because I haven't tried, quite frankly. I don't know what the procedures are with things like that. I need to educate myself, and I'm learning a whole lot in this workshop. We watch videos, and then we do 90-minute Zoom sessions, myself and the other writers, and Laura, who is the agent, and it's been really informative. And my new friend Deborah, who is also part of that writing collective that, that sponsors this, this great opportunity to take this class. So I'm making good contacts, with people who are knowledgeable about the world of writing and publishing, and more importantly, I'm making new friends, which is such a gift. Shout out to Dawn as well, who's fantastic, and I love her. Um, it's been a productive time in that regard, not so much specifically like this week. Like I have therapy tomorrow, and I wanted to tell my therapist all these amazing things I accomplished. I walked every day, or I walked every other day, and I wrote every day, and I journaled, and I didn't journal at all. I didn't walk at all, but I wrote today. And I did my Zoom last night, and I actually asked a question. I didn't sit there, with my foot in my mouth, or, biting my tongue because I was too afraid to speak. And that was an accomplishment in itself. So little victories, I guess. I've gotta pat myself on the back as much as I beat myself up. At the very least, like, do those in equal amounts, if not, you know, lean more towards the praising myself. And gosh, was it last Thursday that I went out with my girlfriends and had coffee? I can't even remember. It was last Thursday or the Thursday before. I think it was last Thursday. I saw my friends Robin and Debbie, and we had an awesome time. I think that was 2 weeks ago. It'll be 2 weeks ago tomorrow. I can't even keep track. Time is irrelevant. Time is an elephant. It's COVID still, so who the hell knows? But that was an accomplishment too, and I'm really looking forward to doing that again. I think I told you guys that I did get my vaccination appointment moved up. Thank you, universe, because I'm really just so overwaiting. It's really hard here in New York. I know it is other places too, but it's really fucking hard to get an appointment. And I'm grateful that I'll finally be getting my first shot on the 11th, and my second shot, I think, May 3rd or 2nd. Yeah, I shared this with you guys already. And my husband will be getting his first on April 22nd and his second, I think May 13th, I think 3 days after my birthday. So, I mean, that's positive, good stuff too. This little cute necklace, by the way, I got from my friend Robin on our coffee date. She had some goodies and she gave me that, and I thought that was so thoughtful, and I love her. She's so kawaii and sparkly and sweet. She looks like she was handmade. I don't know if Robin made her or got her at a craft fair or something, but she's so adorable. I love her. I just thought I'd mention that because I know people sometimes, especially my friend Hallie. Hallie's good about commenting on jewelry. She notices when different things are on. I did add a bracelet to my right wrist of Pure Vitas. I added the one with the cowrie shell. I always forget what the shell is called. I had the orange and the one with the beads, the colorful beads, and then the happy one. But I added the cowrie shell. The three were from my last Pure Vita, or my first Pure Vita, the one I got this month, bracelet subscription pack. And then for this month, you got a free gift, and people got all different random gifts. And I got this cowrie shell bracelet with a little gem on it. I think it's blue. I just threw that on tonight. I just did my nails, so I'm, trying to do, some good things. But mostly I'm just laying in my bed, feeling fat and gross and just, I don't know, aggravated with myself because it was a shitty day out today and not an ideal day to walk. But I do own a treadmill. I could have walked indoors, and I didn't need to eat the potato chips. I didn't need to eat the truffles. I didn't need the wine. I really didn't need any of those things. I ate a reasonably healthy lunch, and then I ate all that crap. I mean, technically I only ate one meal on the crap, but still that's not the right way to eat. And then compound that with the fact that I didn't exercise, so I'm just kind of beating myself up for that. But like I said, it's got to be about balance, right? And I did some good things today too. So anywho, that is about it from my little bed vlog here. Just wanted to check in and say hey. I will be getting back to reading the book. I will be getting back to doing more lippy reviews. I haven't really been shopping, so I can't really do any hauls, but I did buy another, or order another lucky bag from my friend Lindsay of Emmons Sprout because she's just spectacular, and I can't not. It's like when she puts them out, I need to get them, especially because I have a little money from the stimulus. So it's like, can I afford to pay $30, including shipping, for all this amazing stuff that probably one item is worth the whole value of the bag? Yes, I can, because I'm worth it. So I did that. So when that comes, I will be able to unbox that and share that with you guys. It seems like you guys enjoy that. And I think I'm supposed to be getting another pack of bracelets from Pura Vida. I hit a tier called Sun. They're Pura Vida brand ambassador tiers, and I hit Sun, which was 45 sales last July. I looked it up, July of 2020. We are now on March 31st of 2021, and I was given access to some digital content to help promote the company, but there was no like actual physical reward. And then I got an email yesterday saying that they've changed it and now there is a physical reward, and you get a, oh, I don't know, I hit something. I hope I didn't mess anything up. I am supposed to get a, what did they call it? I don't know, some kind of collector's pack or something. So they haven't confirmed for me if, or if it's been shipped yet or when it'll be shipped. But I mean, I would certainly assume that they would give that to all the brand ambassadors that have hit that level, even if it happened before they decided to add that gift, because that would be shitty otherwise. It's like, well, that's great that you hit the goal way long ago, but you're not getting it. So I would assume if they mention it, that means I'll be getting it. So that'll be something fun to unbox too when it comes. I have no idea when that may be. But I'm really not spending money. I just don't, need anything. And I have to find other ways to self-soothe besides spending money on shit I don't need and eating shit I don't need to eat and hoarding and, all the bad things that I do. I have to focus more on the good things. I have to do more journaling. I have to work on the novel more. I have to write more poetry. I haven't been writing a lot of poetry lately, and that, to be honest, is really, really easy for me. And my pieces are usually quite short. I've been told they're very impactful despite their brevity, and that's very flattering to hear. But that tends to be my nature. I don't write like 2-page lyrical poems. I mean, if I write a poem that's a page long, that's a massive like saga of a poem for me. I can write a poem in, 2-3 minutes if I'm feeling inspired. So I really need to, light a fire under my ass and do more of that too. Because it's important to be productive in whatever ways one can. And, I feel like I don't want to say my resources because that's not the right word. My reserve is kind of tapped out right now, my emotional and physical reserve. I'm just kind of blah, and it's hard to motivate myself to do much of anything, but I have to because, that's what we do. We're humans and we're grown-ups ostensibly. So we have to kind of behave like them every now and then. Even though I'm lying on my bed wearing this little pink-haired girl and I have Hedwig my hedgehog chilling with me. He was a gift from my friends Julie and I love him. But yeah, so Hedwig and I are just probably gonna watch some more true crime stuff. We've been watching Oxygen today. We watch a lot of Oxygen. We like true crime. So I'll probably get back to that, or else I'll see if there's a good Riff Tracks or MST on the Pluto channels. They run they have channels that run those shows consecutively like all the time, which is amazing and I love them, but they repeat them a lot. So it's been a long time since they've shown one I haven't seen, but it's not like I'm above watching the same one more than once. So I don't know. That's about it. An Animal Crossing. I'm having fun with my Animal Crossing New Horizons and Pocket Camp. New Horizons is the one for the Switch, and Pocket Camp is for cellular. You can, download it on your mobile phone. And I've been playing both of those daily. And they're doing like Sanrio collaborations, which is really awesome because I'm obsessed. I mean, I have loved Hello Kitty as long as I've been alive. I think she came out, actually, she might have come out a couple years after I was born. I think Hello Kitty came out in 76. I was born in 73. But most of my life has had Hello Kitty and all of her friends in it. So I'm stoked to be doing, that thing. Two things that I love so much are playing together. But yeah, I'm going to shut up because I'm really rambling now and Hedwig wants to get back to watching true crime. So I love you guys. I hope you're doing well. Feel free to drop any comments down below that you wish. And yeah, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I'd appreciate that. Hopefully you'll find something here you like. You can click the bell icon if you want to be notified of uploads. Thumbs ups on the videos are always appreciated, never required. And yeah, that's about it. So have a good night, and Hedwig and I will see you again soon. Bye, guys.